Hello YouTube. Today is December 2. Today is Monday, December 2. And now, since it's now December, I'm going to make a review of November 2019, this November. So, for this review, I'm going to assess how well that month went. And it's a hint, it went pretty alright. Not the best, not the worst either. Alright. Just good. So, for the review, I will not count any events that are commonly happening like Black Friday or Thanksgiving in the US or so like that, but just for the sake of reviewing this month, I'm going to review of what really happened, what were the events that happened to me on November, whether good or bad, whether or neutral. There was a debate on there was a weird Halloween that happened. I would call so-called Halloween 2.0, meaning that it was Halloween, but you got hit by bad weather. It was raining on the 31st, and then the following day, which is November 1, the first day of November, we got hit by wind. If you want to watch the video of the power outage, you could click that video up there if you want to watch that. It was pretty insane, but with a taste of good part. So, with the first day of November, the power went out. That was pretty normal, but the power went out for 8 hours, as you can see in the video. I told you in that video that if you watched that. And yeah, that video, you could see all of the lights are out. Just as our trick-or-treat experience, we went to crazy search for food, and we finally got our chicken. It was an amazing experience, but well, it's a power outage, so for the scale, it was a 6 out of 10. I would scale it what happened on whether it was good or not for the month. I mean, I would scale it how good what the event was in general, from 1 being, oh, the worst event in my life. What the hell? Okay, that was the worst one. And then 10 being, oh my gosh, this was a golden one-in-a-time life experience. And so, for that, it was crazy. 8 hours was the longest 8 hours. But on the positive note, we got our trick-or-treat experience. So, that's a plus, 6 out of 10. The next thing that happened was the very first snowfall. As you can see that video, one of my previous videos, it felt like January. So it was very cold. It felt as if you have not known, if you would have to guess what day, what month are we in, if I would not tell you in that video, you would probably say January. But that's why I would call it Novrari, or November. It's November plus January. And so, yeah, November and January. So that would combine that to Novrari. So we got our first 6 to 8 inches of snow. A lot for a typical November. So that's why I call it Novrari. Novrari, Bovrari or something. Oh, intense. People don't like snow. Some people don't like snow. I used to love snow when I was pretty young. I used to build forts, crazy forts like mountains back in the olden days. But now, snow is becoming a chore now. You gotta shovel and do all those things. And harder commute. If I have to commute, it would be a trouble. So with the snow, so that would be another 6 out of 10. If I was a kid, I would rate it higher. But I'm an adult now, so I'm all grown up, so 6 out of 10. Decent. Okay, so I also had to do a annual flu shot for the month of November. It's always in November where I have to do a vaccination. So for that, it's kind of good that you got a vaccination. It's expected that I get a flu shot every November. That's what it is. But it's a good thing because it keeps me safe from the flu. I don't want to, it's much worse to get, it's worth it to not get sick versus for 5 seconds of prick time of needle time. So that's I would say 7 on 10. Okay, pretty good. So it's safe to say that November overall is not the best month, nor is it the worst. Even though like this November has like not much holidays or something. It's just this November was a pretty decent month. Nothing, things could go worse, or things can get better too. So yeah, I would give this month of 2019, in my experience, a 7 on 10, just for the sake of it. So it's not the best, not the worst, because yeah, like I said, could get better, could get worse, and that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this mini review. The same will go for December. And so yeah, thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, and please hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't watched any of the previous videos, I suggest you watch those videos. For example, the power outage. All right, have a good day. See you soon.